pretty happy here. This is January, and I've got something green to still graze. Now that hill of dirt right there is made out of gasifier wood chips and gravels and dirt, and that's exactly what this is made out of. That's why there's cinder blocks sticking up now and there. Don't think them tires are trash. That's there's a little drainage runoff right there periodically, and when I run the poly fence over here, if I don't have them tires in the ditch, the goats will go right underneath it. So those two tires are just, and a tire doesn't arc, you know, when it touches the fence, if it sags into it. So that's what those are about. But the point of the story here, I did not seed this ground. This ground was just as black as that right there. All I did was feed out hay, and the hay is, of course, when people cut hay, it's usually pretty late and seeded out and stuff. Not my hay, of course. I always get to it on time. But when you buy hay, you're going to get some stuff that's pretty late. It's probably got a lot of seed heads and a lot less vegetation than it would otherwise. But I mean, if you ain't going to get the vegetation in the animal, you might as well get the seed into your soil. So I fed hay. I spread it out across this hill, this slope right here. And this is the thickest grass that I've got anywhere. And that's a cold season grass. Now all of this has been demoed right down to the sandstone. All of this dirt has been put back in. I had a pond here, I filled it in, I've changed the shape in this area several times. And this ain't some 200-year-old ground. This is like maybe 4 years. I came in a dump truck. So nobody's gonna tell me, not one damn person is gonna tell me something that defies what I've already experienced. You don't take 4 million years to grow back topsoil. You can grow it back in 2 years. All right, you just got to know what you're doing. If you're a dumbass, it might take you 4 million years. So just, if you want it to happen faster, don't be a dumbass. Put your hay on the top of the hill. Let the rain and the manure and the trampling wash the seeds down and pack them in for you, and it'll spring up in a dense grass. So what do we got here? This is primarily going to be three-way mix of perennial cold season stuff, which is extremely deep rooting and long living. It's gonna be this blend is primarily reed canary, orchard grass, and tall fescue. And the tall fescue will give you endophyte trouble in the warm season, but in the cold season, you're good. It's the most robust grass you're gonna find in the cool season. So they've been eating on this a few days, and they'll have it stripped down pretty soon. They live in the underside of that hay shed. They live on the, I got to put a door on this side and close in the other side. But this area is like my little sacrificial wintertime mud lot. And it's also where they will give birth, is in that shed right there, which is 4 sides enclosed, and it'll keep them out of the wind. And if needed, I can run a heat lamp in there and so forth. So anyway, 3 goats on 1 acre, and 90% of this acre is a junkyard. So there's hardly any grass here, and I did not start feeding hay till just a little bit ago, and I do not give feed. That's 0. I do not give feed. No grain, no corn. I give it just enough for them to follow me where I need them to go. Quit. Now, do you look like you're starving? Huh? You don't look like you're starving. You got a nice, good winter coat. Look at that. Look at that good winter coat you got, huh? You got plenty of mineral. You know how I know? Because you grew them horns awful fast that you like to bang into me with them legs. Doc, you get. We gotta train him. He don't know what he's doing yet, but he's gonna. Nova, quit. There's old Nanny. There's Nanny. She don't look too skinny, right? And that's my little yearling. She's probably, she's coming up on a year, I guess, in March. By the time she delivers, hopefully she has a single. This one I expect twins again. This one I'm hoping for a single, and hopefully a healthy live birth. We'll see how it goes. Nova, go lay down. What is it, Pity? Now I got to get that dump truck off that trailer. Get off my nuts, dude.